So life can lage lage, but here we are. You always start from somewhere, but you have to start it. Everything that you see on the internet is fake. And I cannot tell you how weird everything has been. And my life has been on a roller coaster trajectory. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. I cannot maintain my healthy habit. And a part of the problem is that I do not know what my healthy habits are and what should I be doing every day. And lately I've been comparing myself to everyone on social media, and it's not healthy. And I'm sure like you are watching this video and there is somebody in your life that you compare to, but I realize that is such a dumb shit to do. So we have to break the cycle, we have to break the monotony, and from today onwards, while watching this video, we need to change and we need to do better. See, I feel like we want to buy the best clothes, we want to eat the most delicious food, we want to have friends that care about us, but imagine if your friend comes to you and they say to you that, oh my god, you're doing so bad and you look so fat and you are so ugly. You would literally lose your mind, right? Like you would be so mad at them, you would never speak to them again. But somehow it's okay for you to talk to yourself like that. Think about it for a second. So after doing a lot of research, I came up with these tips that will help you and I to do better. And what do I mean by doing better? I mean that we will be doing better from yesterday. Whatever we were yesterday, we'll do better from that. So if yesterday I woke up at 8, I want to wake up at 7 the next day, then 6 the next day, and then keep that momentum, waking up at 6 every single day. So if you claim the positivity, comment down below claim. And I'm not saying that to waste your time. It is scientifically proven that when you write things, it sinks in your mind a lot more than when you just think about it. First thing first is, even if you have a piece of paper, grab it and then write down your goals. Even if they are too ambitious, but be a little bit realistic. मतलब ऐसा कोई goal नहीं होना चाहिए कि you feel that, oh my god, I want to go to Met Gala next year. How realistic is that, you know? So first of all, write everything down. Whatever your goals are, whatever your affirmations are, maybe buy a journal and write everything down. You know, growing up, our parents used to tell us that write it down to remember before the exam. They didn't say that because somehow it just remains in your head. It is factual. In fact, write down one of your important goals in the comments so you and I can track it. So after a month, come back and see what was your goal and how you have been doing. See, I'll give you an example. When I first started going to the gym, this is how I looked, and I have drastically lost weight. When I first started going to the gym, I felt so out of place. I thought everyone's looking at me, they are judging me, and I look so fat. And I used to wear baggy clothes to hide myself, and it was very, very sad because I was never that fat growing up and I was always skinny. So not being able to wear clothes that I have in my closet because they were not fitting me was literally a slap in my face. So you always start from somewhere, but you have to start it. Going to the gym in the beginning was hard. I pushed myself to go. While going, I found out a workout that I always looked forward to doing. And one thing that really helped me is I kept telling myself that, hey, everybody start from somewhere. These people who have abs and muscles did not just grow up with it, right? Like they worked out. If you are wanting to achieve something, start it now because everyone starts from somewhere. Another one is everything that you see on the internet is fake. I kid you not, as a content creator, I am telling you, there are a lot of things that are fake. Although I do skits, so there's like literally all of them are scripted, but everything else on the internet that you see are fake. Like people Photoshop their bodies, people Photoshop their face, people Photoshop their fitness, everything. So when you compare yourself to people who are so insecure and hiding themselves behind a screen, what are you doing to yourself, you know? Like, I'm not calling people out. Like, there are a lot of influencers that are very authentic, but there are influencers that are not. So what's the point of you comparing yourself with somebody? Like, imagine that's what our parents did. They always compared us to that cousin who got 99% and we here only got 97%, even though 97% is just as good. Because imagine if previously you got 67% and now you got 97%. That is such a huge jump. But imagine your cousin always got 98 to 99%. So uska to progress nahi hua na, but tumhara progress hua. So you have to always think about it that you are in a competition with yourself, not anybody else. Sometimes people are just doing exceptionally better, but that has nothing to do with you. You are also in the journey of becoming the best version of yourself. Then the next thing is make sustainable and healthy habits. You can't imagine you're waking up at 10 and then you tell yourself that, hey, you know what? from tomorrow, I'll start waking up at 5. How realistic is that? And how doable is that? First of all, if you do, that's going cold turkey. Like literally waking up at 10 and waking up at 5, there is 5-hour difference. You're going to be tired and it will be very, very difficult. So make things very easy for you to do. So when you are wanting to wake up earlier, if you usually wake up at 10, start waking up at 9, then start waking up at 8, then start waking up at 7. If you slowly make your body realize that we are doing something, it will help you rather than like just saying, okay, I'll wake up at 5 and you have the alarm on and then you are just sitting here, oh my god, I'm so sleepy. Kya fayda? Then next is seek for progress, not perfection. Now I'll give you an example of mine which has been like troubling me. I used to get 100k views on every single video, and these days I am only getting like my maximum views are 50,000 views. So when I first thought about it, I was like, oh my god, like what's going on? And I was fully experiencing a breakdown. But then I thought that, hey, trajectory is still going up. The graph is still going up. Even though I am not in my super viral streak, it is still good. And there are people who really, really enjoy my content. So when you first start doing something, there will be a lot of ups and downs. Nothing in your life is going to be linear. There will be days that you don't want to work out, and there will be days that you don't want to do your homework. There will be days that you want to skip your class. There will be days when you don't feel like cooking. But that's okay. If you never cooked before and you always used to order food, but now out of the 30 days you have cooked for 20 days, look at the progress that you have made. That is huge. And when you look at these progress, you have to remind yourself that भाई ये सब तो मैंने ही किया है ना, किसी और ने तो नहीं कर दिया. तो अब मैं पहले बिल्कुल नहीं कुछ बनाता था. Now I'm cooking something. And मैंने 30 दिन से 20 दिन, out of 30 days I cooked for 20 days. That's huge. That's like, मेरी math बहुत कमजोर है, but that's like 90%. So that is a win. A win is a win. And another thing is eat one fruit and make a habit to do one physical activity. I don't care what it is. I don't care how you do it. If you go for cycling, if you go for a hike, or if you go for a walk. एक ऐसी एक्टिविटी होनी चाहिए जिसमें तुम्हारी बॉडी मूव करे एंड इंटेंशनली करना. देखो, I definitely feel like listening to songs when you are walking or jogging is very, very good. Like sometimes it's fun. But imagine if you don't have any kind of music or external stimulation, then you're free to think about your life. You're free to think about what to do next, or the solution to the problem that you have been thinking about comes to you. So try one walk without listening to songs. I think everyone's parents told them to eat one fruit, and this really helps. Like when you eat something that has natural sugar, no preservative, nothing else, I kid you not, your mood gets better over time. ऐसा नहीं है कि तुमने आज खाया and आज से you will feel better. It happens over time and you'll thank me later. And if you're still watching, comment down below what is your favorite physical activity, so I know if my physical activity matches yours. Then reward yourself. Even if you made a small change in your routine, like waking up at 9, reward yourself. Like do something that you really like. Imagine that you like to watch a specific TV show. So sit down and watch it. Reward yourself with little things. Next is micro habits / small changes. As I said, do not start waking up at 5 if you always wake up at 10. Small changes go a long way because you are prepping, you are changing the progress in the long run. You are not just doing it for short term, right? Your goals should be divided between short term goals and long term goals. Long term goals, you have to make smaller changes every single day, and those changes will help you reach your long term goals. Last but not the least, surround yourself with people who are positive. Surround yourself with people that encourage you and are doing just as good. Because when you surround yourself with people who are not ambitious, they don't want to do better, they don't want to learn anything new, it rubs on you as well. Then you lose your motivation as well. You don't want to do anything. But imagine if you have people, like imagine there's a friend group that is doing better. They want to get better. They want to have healthier habits every single day. They are doing something exciting every single day. Then you see that, yeah, he's doing that. Maybe I should also start looking at my goals. And it's never a competition. If you're in a healthy friendship, they will help you. They will help you get better as well. So there you have it. All the habits that I am adopting, and I shared these habits with you because you guys are my friends, and I hope that you take these advices and implement them. Thank you for watching this video, and if you found this video helpful, go like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's totally free, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.